Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Pavel. Thank you so much for checking in, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this slay. So if you're interested in this video, please make sure you carry on watching. My lips are a bit dry, so I need to moisturize before I look crazy. I don't really like this lip balm very much because it just leaves this white cast on your lip, and please, it's not a bit of me. I'm not even gonna bother telling you where it's from because no. So we're gonna start with skin, and lately I've been doing my skin moisturizing and primers first before jumping into brows, and I feel like it's been doing the job. So I'm gonna be using my replenishing face primer from Too Faced. This is what it looks like. I'm just going to add some to my face. I'm going to be using two primers as well. I always do anyways, but yeah, you want to make sure that the product gets into the skin for that flawless application. I know I say this in literally all of my videos, but guys, I promise you that is the truth, unless you don't want your makeup to look flawless. The second primer I'm going to go into is the Soother Primer from Estée Lauder, and this is the Universal Perfecting Primer. I love this stuff. It's honestly one of my favorite primer. Like, it just gives you that blurring effect, but too much of it is not good either. It literally makes your skin feel so smooth. I'm just going to go ahead and brush my brows up. I like to go in with my Sacha Baron Cup to just set it so that when I am applying the eye pencil or whatever, it doesn't move too much. And this will also help the pencil or eyebrow gel show up better. I'm just going to go in and brush them up again. I'll be using my Benefit Brown Micro Pencil. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna go in and start applying that. I normally don't put any product at the front of my brows. I normally just like stay right at the back here and thicken it basically. To clean up my brows, I normally go in with two concealers. I go in with the Morphe for my top brow and the Fenty for the bottom, because this one is lighter and the Morphe one is closer to my skin tone. So I'm just gonna clean my brows. I'm going to do the top brow now. I normally just apply the product at the back of my hand like this. I'm gonna need to come a bit close because I can't see. Guys, I'm so sorry if you can hear any background noise like cars going by. I literally live by the roadside, and I feel like they built this house with cardboard because you can hear every single little bit of noise outside. But I'm gonna set my eyebrows using my 24 hours brow setter from Benefit. I have been banging out their products lately, and to be fair, I see the hype. Like, I honestly do see the hype. It does what it's supposed to do. They're a bit on the pricey side, but trust me, the products are worth it. But yeah, my eyebrows are done. To prime my eyes, I'm going to be using my Be Perfect eye primer. I used it in the last video as well. If you haven't watched it, please make sure you do, because I go into detail on how to blend your eyeshadow properly. So yeah, I highly recommend you check it out. I normally just go in and set it using my Sexy Mama translucent powder. And for eyeshadow today, I'm using my Juvias Wahala 2 palette. This is the eyeshadow palette, and this is what it looks like inside. I want to go for like a blue/green eyeshadow look today, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. I normally say this and then I end up with something else, but that's the goal for today. For my transition color, I'm going to be going into the shade Lit. I'll just pack that onto the lid. Juvia's Place is another brand that is really good with eyeshadows. Like, the eyeshadows are worth every single penny, and they blend super easy. The next shade I'm going to go into is the shade ASAP, and I'm just going to apply that under the transition shade. And you basically want to go back and forth with this shade and the transition shade, just to make sure that it's blended properly. Next, I will be cutting my crease, and I'm using the P.Louise blank canvas. I always use this stuff, and I'll just apply a bit of the product at the back of my hand first before going in with it. Go ahead and blend a little bit so that it doesn't crease on me. I'm going back in with the first shade to start blending the edges. As you can see, I'm just tapping it on like this. I'm gonna go back in with the first shade again. I like to go back in as many times as possible and just make sure that the eyeshadow is blended. I'm gonna move on to the shimmer, and I'll be adding that to this part where I didn't put the other eyeshadow, and I am going into the shade Venom, this shade here. Oh, look at that. She is stunning. She's giving what she needs to give. Okay, and I'm also going to add the shade Goals. It's like a pressed glitter, I think it is. Anyways, it looks like it. And I'm just gonna add it to this part. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes. I used the Duo Glue. I only recently started using this. I used to use the Huda Beauty Eyelash Glue, but my friend came over and I used her Duo Glue, and I haven't gone back since. And one thing I like about this eyelash glue is that it dries clear, whereas the Huda Beauty one is literally black, and if you make a mistake, you will really be able to see it. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my Ciate Dewy Skin Glass Glow Skin Tint. That was a mouthful. It's in the shade 090. I've only used this foundation once in my life, so I'm really risking it all here. To be fair, this foundation was banging when I used it, but that was in summer, and right now I might have to mix it a little. I'm gonna mix it with my True Match from L'Oreal, and this shade is super light as well, so I think the two should be all right together. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be good. It's gonna be a good shade. And I'm just gonna blend that into the skin. I'm using this sponge from Coloured Rain. Guys, this sponge was green. Like, it was a nice white and green sponge, and I thought it would be smart because normally I used to just chuck my brushes into the washing machine, but this time around I decided to go and use a black top when I was doing it, and literally all of my sponges came out black. I do like the coverage of this foundation though, even though it's not as full coverage as I would normally go, because I do like me a full coverage foundation. I'm gonna bring some on my neck. For concealer, I'm gonna be using the Soft Focus Airbrush Concealer from HNB Cosmetics. This is actually my first time trying it, but I have heard some really good stuff about it. I've had it for the longest time, but I honestly did not know where I put it. Like, I moved out of my last place and I literally misplaced so many of my products. Only God knows where I put them. I'm still till this day looking for some of my products. I'm gonna mix both shades, and these are in the shade SF3W and SF4C. So I'm just gonna apply that to my under eye. Wow, it feels so smooth, and it also smells quite nice. Yeah, this stuff is very full coverage. You don't need too much of it. Go ahead and quickly blend my chin and my forehead because this concealer looks like it dries quite fast, but guys, the coverage is 10 out of 10. Oh my goodness. Gonna do my forehead. And for contour, I am using the Kat Von D Good Apple foundation. I've been using this for the longest time. I use it for contour because it's too dark. So yeah, it's in the shade Deep 80. I feel like this adds a nice warmth to my face and I love it. You just want to use a little bit of this because it's quite oily. So if you have oily skin, I don't think you should use this. And I'm gonna blend my under eye now. Okay, I feel like I might have put too much of this concealer because a little bit definitely goes a long way. To set the under eye, I'm going to be mixing these two powders. One is from Makeup Revolution and the other one is my Laura Mercier. The Banana Deep is too dark, and the Laura Mercier, I don't know, I just like mixing them together because I feel like it gives me a really nice coverage. I like to press the powder in like so. See how it just makes the under eye look flawless. Basically want to set all the areas you applied your concealer to, and I like to put some around my mouth because I do crease a lot. So I'm literally here hitting this powder, like hitting, thinking I've got powder in there. I've literally run out, like there's nothing left in there. I was thinking, why is it not coming out? But yeah, thank God we have backup, otherwise I don't know, innit, because this is actually my favorite powder. Like, we have a brand new one. I'm just going to use that to set the rest of my face because I don't have a face powder that I like as of yet. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. I'm going to bake my under eye with the Laura Mercier on its own. I'm gonna go into my blush palette by Kikaye. I've honestly been banging this out recently. I like to go into these two shades here and just press it into the skin. I can't believe I never used to wear blush. Like, I used to fully do my makeup and not wear blush, thinking it was doing something. But baby, ever since I started wearing blush, I haven't stopped. Like, it just adds that good step to your makeup, and it just makes your makeup look so nice. I'll be bronzing with my Juvias Place bronzer in the shade Dark, and I like to use both shades because this one is too red and the other one is just not bronzy enough for me. So I'm just gonna press that into the skin as well and blend that in with the blush. I am also going to dust my under eye away. I'm gonna spray my face with my Makeup Revolution Super Hold Misting Spray to get rid of that powdery look. I literally drench my face in this, and I just go ahead and fan my face. Then I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes because my bottom lashes are looking a little bit naked. I'm going to go into my inner corner with the shade Shakara, this one, just to brighten the inner corner a little bit. So my camera cut off and I did not even realize. I was just sitting here talking to myself. Basically, I lined my lips using my Juvias Place lip pencil in the shade Brownie. But I'm gonna go in with my lipstick from Sleek, and this is in the shade Ghetto Superstar. So I'll just apply that here for now. Then on top of that, I'm just gonna add some lip gloss, and this lip gloss is from Morphe. I do like this lip gloss because it's not sticky. So guys, this is the finished look. I do hope you enjoyed watching me create this look because I definitely enjoyed creating it. I honestly love the way the eyes turned out. But yeah, if you did, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button down below, like, comment and share this video, and I will definitely see you in my next one. Bye.